Edge wanted a rematch. Edge claims he took it easy on Christian the first time. But there is no taking it easy this time, because the former tag team champions, the former Grand Slam champions, the former best friends, the two people that grew up together, they have done everything together over the last 30 years in professional wrestling. These two men are inside a 15-foot high steel cage. And Christian was trying, less than a minute into the matchup, Christian was trying to get out. He was trying to escape the cage through the door. This early in the matchup, Edge, as I mentioned, Edge took it easy on Christian. But also, Edge claims that the blood loss got to him. Edge claims that the blood loss got to him. Impaler DDT by Christian. Edge said that the blood loss got to him. Edge said that in a match where you've been bleeding for most of the matchup, it is hard to not have your energy get zapped. So he did not put everything behind that cover. He did not put everything behind that ladder press with the spear. So that's why Christian was able to kick out as easy as he was. Because Edge didn't have everything in the tank at that particular time when he hit Christian with the spear. Edge, I don't know if he's trying to escape or if he's just trying to do what exactly he did, jumping off the top rope onto Christian with a double axe handle. Big pendulum backbreaker to Christian. Edge, I think to a degree, is enjoying this. This is pinfall or escape. Bulldog by Christian takes down Edge. Swinging neckbreaker by Edge takes down Christian. These two know each other better than anybody else. I mean, the only person that might know Edge better is John Cena, with the amount of times that Edge and John Cena have fought each other. Flapjack by Edge takes down Christian. There's no rope breaks. There's no countout. There's no disqualification. There's only two ways to win, and that is escaping the cage, over the top or through the door, and by pinfall or submission. Well, actually, that makes there's three ways. Back to the Impaler DDT by Christian. Almost like he's trying to steal Edge's finishing move. The execution. Actually, signature move. That, my dear friend, is the original. That is the execution. Neck snap by Edge. Christian with the inside cradle. Christian catches Edge off guard with the inside cradle. And only a 1 count. We are still early enough in this matchup that it's going to take Christian a lot more to take out his former best friend. And can I say it any other way that these two used to be close? But it takes a lot for this to happen. And it's the attitude of Christian Cage that caused this to happen. This falling out that Edge and Christian have had. It's the attitude of Christian Cage that has caused Edge and Christian to not be a tag team again. But I think when you fight each other like this, a twisted respect is formed between you and your opponent, because you two know that you've knocked the holy high hell out of each other in every which way, in every possible avenue. You've knocked the holy high hell out of each other, and that there's nobody else that could knock you out the way that this guy could. As Christian tried to escape the cage, but Edge peels him off. It's not going to be that easy for Christian to get out of here. It is not going to be that easy for this match to end and for these two to call it a day. But I think that there's still a possibility even with everything that's been going on, I still think that there's a possibility that at some point Edge and Christian could be a tag team again before both men call it a career. Because the fact of the matter is, it's like I said, when you knock the whole holy high hell out of each other in all manners of the word, you gain a twisted respect for your opponent, and I think that is exactly what Edge and Christian have for one another at this point in their careers. Big spinning heel kick by Christian takes down Edge. And Christian again is trying to escape the cage. Christian again is trying to escape the cage. But Edge pops back up. He slams Christian's leg into the cage. Again, in a different way. Edge, from a different corner. Edge powerbombs Christian. Edge powerbombs Christian, but Christian blocks Edge. Edge, he's got to fight back. Calf kick by Edge takes down Christian. Swinging neckbreaker takes down Christian. Edge, he's got the look in his eyes. Edge has got the look in his eyes. He's going to that place. Christian. Spear. Christian kicked out. Christian kicked out. Edge, I don't know if he's waiting for Christian to get back up or what he was waiting for. I think Edge was going for a fisherman suplex, but Christian reversed it into a Northern Lights suplex. Honestly, that was a unique bit of unique reversal by Christian, if I do say so. Christian, unprettier. It only took one unprettier to beat Edge the first time. But will Christian? No, Edge kicked out. I mean, after just getting hit with the spear, there's no way Christian had everything in the tank. There's no way Christian had everything in the tank after getting hit with the spear. Christian, diving headbutt. The swan dive headbutt by Christian Cage. But Edge kicked out again. I think Christian took a little bit too much time coming off the ropes. Getting himself adjusted. Coming off the ropes like he did. Christian mistimed it, but Edge takes him down. Last time these two men fought, Edge was the one that got busted open. But I think, I don't think now, I see it. There's a cut on the head of Christian Cage, and Edge is the one that caused it. So now Christian can feel what Edge felt in that match, in that no-holds-barred match we saw. Edge can give Christian a taste of his own medicine, dropping him with the Edge-O-Matic. Execution! Execution! Edge is now just savoring this moment to give Christian a taste of his own medicine, to give Christian a taste. I don't know if you call this the Ontario Crab or the Toronto Crab, or you just call this a Boston Crab, but either way, Edge has got a submission locked in on Christian. But Edge, surprisingly, has not been able to inflict enough damage on Christian Cage to keep him down and get him to submit. Christian gets himself to the corner. I think Christian knew what Edge was planning, and that's why Christian got himself to the corner instead. But Edge has got that look in his eyes. We saw this earlier in the matchup. Edge is going for the spear, and Christian falls victim to the spear. Christian Cage falls victim to the spear. Edge, he's trying to get out. I think Edge actually went for an elbow, but Christian was too far away. He went for the elbow again, but Christian moved. Edge has got to stop playing with him. If Edge keeps playing with him, Christian's going to take advantage of it. Christian ain't no slouch. Christian ain't no slouch. Now Edge. Edge is trying to get up out of the cage. Edge is trying to get up out of the cage. But Christian Cage is up. Christian Cage is up. Christian is up. Christian is up. Can Edge get out? A slight hesitation. I think it was a slight hesitation by Edge. Wait, Edge kicked Christian down. Edge kicked Christian down. But can Christian get back up? Can Christian get back up in time? Can Christian get back up in time? Edge is being pulled back in. Edge is being pulled back in by Christian. Edge is being pulled back in by Christian. Edge slammed off the cage by Christian Cage. Edge is rocked. You see the blood. Christian Cage is wearing a crimson mask. Christian Cage is wearing a crimson mask. Edge gets slammed off the cage. And Christian is now trying to escape. Christian is now trying to escape. Edge grabs Christian. Edge grabs Christian. Honestly, I'm trying to see if Edge might be busted open now as well. But Christian is borderline wearing. I wouldn't say he's borderline wearing the crimson mask. Christian Cage is definitively wearing the crimson mask. Edge went for the elbow again. I think Edge knew that Christian was not going to stay down for long enough for him to get out of the cage. So Edge tried to inflict a little bit more damage on Christian Cage before getting out of the cage again. But the fact of the matter is that didn't happen. Christian saw it coming. Christian knew it was going to happen, and he took Edge at his word. He knew what Edge was going to do, and he moved again. But did he know that? The execution. Look at the blood on the face of Christian Cage. He is a bloody mess. He is a bloody mess. But honestly, there's nothing else you would expect in a match between these two. Because of the tension, because of the brotherly, I want to say the sick brotherly love between these two men. That is what we're seeing between Edge and Christian in this one. But both men want to be the one to get out of the cage. They both want to get out of the cage. But Edge is so close. Edge was so close to get out of the cage. Edge was so close to get out of the cage. But Christian got him back in. This is actually the first cage match. The first cage match that I've done on this channel since Ronda Rousey versus Asuka. The blow-off of that, which led to Ronda Rousey becoming United States champion. Which led to Ronda Rousey becoming women's champion. From the end of 2023 till WrestleMania. As Christian was surprised by Edge. Christian was surprised by Edge because Edge took him down. Instead of knocking him down, he took him down. Christian just missed Edge. Christian just missed Edge. And Edge is trying to get out. Edge is trying to get out. He tried to catch Christian off guard. You want to talk about catching Christian off guard? Edge. Human error caused Edge to stay out. Edge gets caught again, but this time Christian brings him back in. Christian brings him back in. The sparseness, the rarity that you see a cage match on this channel is because I value the cage match. Edge gets slammed face first against the cage. Edge gets slammed face first against the cage, and Christian is trying to escape. Christian is trying to escape. Christian Cage is trying to escape. Edge brings him back in. Edge brings him back in. Edge brings him back in. I still can't get over the blood on the face of Christian Cage. I still can't get over the blood on the face of Christian Cage. Edge slams Christian, face first on the cage. Not once, but twice. And Edge falls backwards again, off the ropes. Edge might be out of it. Edge might be out of it. Edge has got to get himself back up. And Christian, just as Edge got up, Christian got himself out. Christian got himself out. Christian got himself out. Somehow, someway, Christian Cage is the one. Somehow, someway, Christian Cage is the one. Look at the blood on the face of Christian Cage. Somehow, he once again gets the victory over Edge. Somehow, Christian Cage once again gets the victory over Edge in quite a cage match. What a cage match that was. And with how infrequently I do cage matches, that was probably the last cage match you will see me do in WWE 2k23. But what a way to end cage matches in WWE 2k23 between Edge and Christian. It shows exactly why I don't give these guys... It shows exactly why I don't give these guys much as far as cage matches. But there's no way I could have expected the cage match to far exceed my expectations once again and be on par with the cage match we saw with Ronda and Asuka. But I think, just by a little bit, Ronda and Asuka had a better match between the two of them than Christian Cage and Edge. But if you've seen both matches, let me know down in the comment section below. And if you want to see one more match between Edge and Christian, let the views get above a certain number. And if the views get above a certain number, then I will do one more match between Christian and Edge in WWE 2k23. With that being said, that is it from me, and I will see you in the next one.